Good morning. It is 9:45 on our almost last day. Going up to the spa. Chris is still asleep. So I'm going to get my hair done, and there are a lot of events going on today, so we'll be really busy. And I realized I haven't had much time to tell you what's been going on. So $10 sale.
Lemonade.
Thank you.
Please, can I?
Done getting my hair done. I actually went for a scalp treatment this time, which was really good. And I had the same hairstylist. She gave me 10% off since I was coming back a second time. And now I'm going to go see if Chris is awake. It's 11:10. I'm in the champagne bar right now waiting for Chris. We met up just on the main promenade deck after my appointment. He was up and our room stewards in our cabin cleaning. If you saw last night, it was a total mess. But okay, I have not had time to sit down and tell you about the cruise and how much fun we're having and all of the events we've gone to, because just like our last Royal Caribbean cruise where Chris was with me, and I think the one I did on the Majesty of the Seas, everything is just happening so rapidly. It's like we finish one show and then they say, okay, well in 20 minutes we're going to the Aqua Theater and we have this happening. And then right after that we have to go back to the comedy club or to the ice rink, or just there's something happening every minute of every day from 8 a.m. until 2 or 3 a.m. On Halloween, we didn't get back to our room till 3 a.m. And we've met some really amazing staff on the ship, especially Carlito in Schooner's bar. He's been the real big standout for me. I've only gotten 1 or 2 drinks from him, but the time that I've been in his bar, he's given me so much important information about how I can reserve things and what shows not to miss and what is just really the most fun thing that you'll see on the boat, which he told me about the Quest game show last night. It was insane. I have never seen tits and ass on a cruise, in a game show, but last night was beyond. So they have it in the ice skating rink, and they split the audience into 6 groups, and we're all working together for whatever they tell us we need to show on stage. So we had 3 captains of our team, and one of the quests was that our team captain had to come up with the most lipstick possible on his face. So I ended up throwing the lip gloss that I bought on the first day up, and he put it all over. Oh my god, it's Chanel lip gloss, and he just, it hurt my heart the way he put it on, but it was hilarious. And then later, the finale thing was that a big and a little guy from our team had to go up, and then they were paired like they were at the prom. So one of them had to dress really nice as a man, and one of them had to dress really nice as a woman. So Chris was in his formal tux. Maybe it's not called a tux, his suit, whatever, his jacket was really nice. So, but Chris is a very small person. So he takes off his suit jacket and loans it. I think I got some video of the guy putting it on, but this was not a small guy that squeezed into Chris's jacket. I really thought it was going to split the back, but it survived, and it was really funny. And then the guy who was dressing up as a woman got everything from a thong, a bra, a hat, like everything dressed up as a woman. It was just great. I highly recommend that you go to the Quest game show. It starts late, like 11 p.m. and we got out after midnight. But that was probably the funniest game show I've ever seen on a cruise ship. I did not like the Miss Congeniality show. That was the most boring game show I've ever attended on a cruise out of 25 cruises. I think that it's sexist that for the men's show, they had them ripping off their shirts, running through the fountains. The women that were being judges were encouraged to grope the men, and they were objectified, which those game shows, you should expect that, because that's the purpose of those game shows. It's supposed to be entertaining and lighthearted, but yes, you are objectifying the men because you're judging them based on their looks and choosing the sexiest man in the world. So during that show, they kept advertising this Miss Congeniality, and they said it'll be the one about women. Well, they brought 6 women up on stage, and they chose 3 women to judge them, and then asked each woman 3 questions. Each woman had 2 things they had to do, which was like do a river dance and cheerlead, and it was so boring. Maybe it was because the good cruise staff wasn't there, but even the people on stage were like, if you're gonna objectify the men, why shouldn't the women do a wet t-shirt contest or something that's like exciting and funny? I just don't get it, and I felt like that was a double standard. So I wouldn't jump out of your way to go and catch that show, but the Quest game show I would. Also last night we saw Blue Planet. That's the main production show of the cruise, and it was amazing. I got some good live pictures of that. And they also had an previously unadvertised ice skating show, like How to Train Your Dragon, I think it was called. And we just walked by, and I got just a few pictures of that as we were walking by. That looked really cool, and we didn't have time to stop because we were going to a different show, but if you can catch that show, I definitely recommend it. The ice skating skill is something to appreciate. But anyway, Chris just came back, so the tapas and wine place opens at 12. That's one of the places I really wanted to see on the cruise. So we're gonna go there, and since it's our last day, I also want to go see somebody doing the zip line. I want to see someone on the rock wall. I haven't seen anyone on the rock wall at all this week. And then I also need to go see the flow rider. Oh, the ship repositions to Miami tomorrow. So after we get off, people aren't reboarding. The whole cruise staff is so excited because they get a day off. A lot of them are going to South Beach, but also they're gonna like throw parties on the ship and let the crew staff enjoy the boat in a way that only passengers normally get to. So I've spoken with a few of them who are just so looking forward to it. This is not something that happens very often. They're in really good moods today. We're out here looking, oh, Vintages is this way, okay. That's what we're looking for, because we want to try the wine and tapas. See what they have on the menu here. This is so cute. cafe. Vintages is up here on the right.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to Vineyards.
Thank you. We wanted to make sure we saw it before we have to get off the boat.
All for 5 items, Dali Select cost $12, Picasso 7 items, $15, Velasquez 8 item, $18.
Okay. We're doing the Picasso Select. Chris doesn't drink wine.
Here's the pimento piquilos.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it here.
Sure.
Drinks will be ahead. Here's the anchovies, and here's the green Spanish olives for you.
Wow.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. This is a pretty amazing $15 lunch. And the anchovies, but we would not eat those, so put them aside. We're coming up for a black light puppet show, and I'm starting to think it's in the kids center. Adventure Ocean. Okay. Let's
Get
see.
her for an hour and leave Charlie at night.
This is cool. This is where Milana was last night. Another arcade? This is the third arcade. Okay, it is for kids.
Vai às 8h15 tem que estar no teatro e tal.
O quê? Pra sair do navio?
They have an art auction going on in here.
Going to the room twice. I can see a lot of people are talking. This is one of those walls, one of those sets that you should be talking about.
This is the pub. I found a machine where you can only bet 10 cents. I had 65 when I started. And then I got 50 cents in free spins. This is the best paying machine I found. Dinner's $20, but there's dessert on the menu now. And the guacamole is spicy. Oh my gosh. Yum. I got a grand margarita this time. Chris got Coke. They said they don't have cherry Coke. I got red snapper ceviche. Chris got calamari. Oh my goodness. This ceviche is so good. It has little orange peel on top and red snapper, tomatoes, onions. Really good. And Chris's calamari is too. Okay, we loved our appetizers, but they were so huge. It looks like we didn't eat very much, but it's just very big portions. Way bigger than lunchtime. Not gonna lie, the whole reason I wanted to come back here was these tortillas. But I got pulled pork tacos, and Chris got Yukon fries. I got corn on the cob. And then he got 3 cheese quesadilla. Okay, I got a banana chocolate chimichanga. And Chris got churros. Yum! Souvenir coins machine. I just tried to run my card on it like 25 times. So you tap your card there, and a green light's supposed to come on, but no green light ever came on, so we don't get a coin. Too bad. We just finished dinner at Sabor. The menu changes from lunch to dinner time, so you have more options at dinner. You also get a dessert option, and oh my gosh, it was really good. We felt like the portions were a little bit large for what one person could actually consume, and so we wasted a lot of food, and we don't like to do that. Before we went to dinner, I stopped in the casino, and this casino has been absolutely brutal the whole time we've been on the ship. In Vegas and on ships, Of course, the odds are not in your favor, but at least the machines act like you could possibly win, and so every once in a while you will trigger a bonus and it will let you cycle the same $100 through the machine for an hour or so. But for the first 6 days of this cruise, it was not like that. It was just straight eating your money, no payback. And I talked to a few people who had the same experience. But today, Chris pointed out this machine that is like one that I love at home. And he said, why don't you try that one? The max bet's 125. And a lot of these machines max bet at 8, 10, or even more than that. So I went and played that one, and it started paying out right away. And I ended up doing a $1.25 spin and winning $325. So I actually made back all the money that I'd lost. And I got up to 404 after putting in 20, but I got down to 300 now because I went back after dinner and played some more. But I'm not going below 300. I'm just going to cash that ticket out and call it a week. At least I didn't lose. Anyway, it's 7:45. We are back at our room and we got our disembarkation information. I can't find a time on the paper that it says we're supposed to leave, but Chris said he saw it's 9:15, but we need to get everything organized and put together, and then we have a late night comedy show tonight in the Amber Theater. Should be a fun night, and then they have stuff going on till 2, 3 in the morning, so it's like the party is not stopping until we get to port, basically. But we learned last time on the Explorer of the Seas, I don't think I even closed that vlog out because we met some local people in the nightclub. We spent the whole night in the club that time, and then we were like, our room steward was trying to come in the room and get us out at 8, and we were still sleeping. So we don't want that to happen again. So we might just go to bed after our show tonight. And then tomorrow we'll be getting off the ship in Fort Lauderdale, and we're staying at this hotel that's brand new, all suite. It's a Hilton hotel called the Conrad. And while we're there, I'm going to do a post-cruise vlog and go over a lot of the things I thought about this ship, that because Royal Caribbean keeps you so busy, having so much fun, like I just haven't had a chance to stop and tell you what we've thought of things. So I'm gonna do that from the hotel. Thank you for coming on this cruise with us. If I don't do another little video before we disembark, I hope that you've enjoyed. We definitely have loved this ship. We have not been in a hot tub. We have not gone to see the flow rider. I haven't even been to where the flow rider is, and that was something I really wanted to do today, but just there's so much to see and do, you just can't do it all. So we'll have to come back. This moment is never fun. Time to put our bags out. They gave us until 11 on this ship, and it's daylight savings time or something like that, so we get an extra hour. What? Oh my gosh, we walked into the late night comedy show and sat down, and Don from Don's Family Vacations was sitting right in front of us. So I got a picture with him. It was meant to be.
This game show. No. I feel so sorry for all the mothers here. Yeah, I feel like, can you imagine my mother watching me saying this nasty thing?
Oh, my mom knows me. She knows I talk shit all the time.
Yeah.
We are back in our room. It's about almost 1 a.m., 12:45, and they just did an alpha call, which is a medical response. I mean, we're almost back to Florida, so at this point, wouldn't they just bring the person to to port. I don't know. Hope they're okay. But we freaking met Dawn's family vacations today. Morning. It's 7:45, so we need to be out of our room in about 15 minutes. I don't like this new development, but one thing Chris and I were just talking about, every day we wake up, it is so hot. Throughout the ship, it's so hot, but then in the theater, it's cold. It's just the temperature regulation on the boats, not very good. Anyway, we will see you after we disembark. We're gonna head to the Conrad in Fort Lauderdale, and we'll be there for 2 days. Disembarkation morning. Our time for disembarkation is in an hour and a half, but we're gonna go get coffee, and you have to be out of your room by 8, so it should be chaotic out here. Check-in at our hotel isn't until 4, so we're kind of hoping they'll let us come in early. They have all the departure times up there on that screen, and it will let us know when it's time to go. I'm in the Promenade Cafe now. Got my last coffee, and it's the end of another amazing cruise. Thank you for coming with us. Hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you'll join us next time. We don't have a cruise booked yet, but I'm sure we'll be getting right on that.